morning, Susie.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Sounds like you already got your ride in this morning.
I spent an hour and 20 minutes or so, hour and 10 minutes
Damn, stop making me look bad.
doing a workout with with targets and such.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I don't know. I've magically started just getting on the trainer. No idea.
Amazing.
Um,
Well,
let's get to it.
yeah.
This morning, I wanted to talk about the home screen. And I think
Mm,
it's a fabulous tool, and I understand that often when folks are logging in to do workstandy type things,
mhm.
that you're kind of, you have a thing and you're on your way to do it. And maybe
Yeah.
you pass right by this screen because this is what you see as soon as you log into your Workstand account. But I want to encourage folks to stop here for just a minute, at least once in a while, once a week or so, because there's a lot of really good information here, and some of it's quite actionable. So this is the home screen. Remember, this is a demo site, so we don't really have website traffic. We will occasionally get sales to show up because we're doing demos and things, but your Workstand site will have information here. So at the very top, when you land here, it's on the Today tab, and it's just going to show you traffic up to date for the day, sales for the day, and revenue for the day. You've got these current month, so this kind of gives you a month to date note, and then last month, and then both of those two tabs will have comparison data. And so, if you look at the current month, that comparison will be the current that month from last year. So
Mm,
handy stuff just to know what's going on in a
mhm.
dashboard type style. And then there's also these key tasks and recommended tasks. So these are
Yes.
things that really help the website to be more efficient and useful to people that show up there. And I shouldn't say just the website. There may be POS information mixed into all this too. So
Hmm.
if you're using our point of sale features, then there's just good information here. Primarily, they tend to deal more with the e-commerce part. But in these key tasks, for instance, there's payments that need to have payment captured. So if you click that, it's going to take you right to the order screen where you can go in there and deal with those particular things. Same with orders to fulfill. So clearly, I just keep putting orders in the demo site and we never actually fulfill them. So hopefully, you don't
Yeah.
have 49 orders to fulfill or even seven that need to have payment captured. Um, but if you do, they'll be there. And then there's POS data. And this POS data is kind of interesting because what it'll do, and I don't know if you will see this if I click that. Yeah, you don't see that. Basically, it's
Mhm.
downloading a CSV file that's got those errors kind of rounded up where you can deal with them. And that might be duplicate SKUs or it could be a variety of things, but it's good stuff
Yeah.
to look at. Look at that at least on a monthly basis. And then these recommended tasks are things like, for instance, this demo site doesn't have Google Analytics set up. You should
Hmm.
have Google Analytics set up on your Workstand site. It's the way that we track that performance. Maybe you need to add some financing. It's got really good stuff. Pending mapping. You should be looking at pending mapping, and it takes you right
Yeah.
there, and you can look at whatever those mappings are that need to be completed.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I really like it. I think it's a good little reminder of especially some tools that like you could just be taking advantage of.
Yeah.
Um, things are already included. I like the Google reminder. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. So maybe I'm kind of going off our we have no script, but going off script here. Um, under recommended tasks, if you have not updated your homepage in X
Yes.
amount of days, you'll get a little yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't remember when we put that in there, how long it takes before that shows up, but you're correct, that will show up there too. And that's really important. And it's
Yeah.
important we talk about this a lot, but modern SEO, it's not as complicated as it used to be. And the main thing you want to focus on is your website interesting and valuable to the consumers, to your customers?
Mhm.
And part of that is making sure there's fresh content on it on a regular basis. So a lot of folks come to your website a lot. And what you don't want to have happen is they show up on the site 3 or 4 times and it's exactly the same. And it never changes on the homepage.
Yeah,
Also,
or it's just not seasonally relevant at
yeah,
all.
it's just, I mean, there's don't shop for Mother's Day, and that's more than a year ago. So that part's important.
Mhm.
Also, this is the most valuable real estate on your site. So whatever at the very top, this hero image type area. So whatever is really
Mhm.
important to the store needs to be here. And that
Mhm.
tends to change seasonally. It changes for a variety of reasons. Maybe you bring on a new brand and you want to make sure everybody knows that's there. So use that effectively. So if you get that message, and that's a good reminder, if you get that message that your homepage hasn't been updated, you know, if you need help, reach out to the client success team. If you want somebody to just handle that for you, we have a maintenance program, and that's a big part of the maintenance program is making sure there's fresh content on the site. And our team
Mhm.
just does that. That's a list of things that are really important to take care of a website. It's a big thing, kind of like a tune up for a bike.
Yeah.
It's just not important that the bike shop owner does it. I mean, if they want to do it, great. The tools are there. It's a self serve platform. You can certainly do it. But that's one of those things where there's certain things in a business only the business owners and managers can do. Do those
Mm.
things. But this is not one of those. We can help
Mhm.
maintain your website. So if you want
Mhm.
help with that, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, and I apologize. It's my fault that we don't have that little alert here because I changed our hero on our demo site this month.
Yeah, because it's spruce up for spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
I
didn't.
had another site loaded. Let's see if this one's got it. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Update for homepage. So this one hasn't
Ooh,
been updated in 183 days.
I think we're out of best practices there, Mark.
We're a little behind best practice on this particular site, but luckily this is not a real site. This is Amanda's test site, and she
Mm,
I used to think I could do some damage in a test site environment, troubleshooting stuff. Man, she can uncover the stuff she needs to uncover. So anyway,
nice.
she needs to update her homepage. It's been 183 days. The last piece of this
Mhm.
homepage um, information is our blog feed.
Yeah.
So Susie and the marketing team do a lot of great work, and we put a lot of. We'll use this one since it's got Susie's name on it. We put a lot of great information in these blogs, and it ranges from marketing type stuff to it's just a wide variety. Barbara from Client Success will write articles.
Mhm.
Julie from the agency does. It's great information, and I like this
Yes.
picture because I like coffee, and that's very similar to my little coffee
Like
mug
that. It's
there.
like, oh, it really
It's
is.
even got the little coffee stains in the inside. Yep, something like that. Anyway, this is awesome, and you always do a great job with these. So
Thank you.
use that. That way you
Yeah.
don't have to go find the blog; it's right there for you.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's helping you boost your business. I mean, Julie posts every month of our complimentary library content. So like that hero that we talked about that I
Hmm.
recently updated on our demo site, that was recent content that our the marketing team created. So good way to stay up to date there.
And this particular one is a companion piece, or maybe the podcast was a
Mhm.
companion piece to this blog post. But this is part of our year long podcast series on how to market your business. So we did the podcast, we went through some of the highlights, but then this is really the backup information that gives you all the details for that particular. And that episode was about winning Google search both organically and with paid ads. So get in
Mhm.
there and read that stuff. And
Yeah.
you could pay marketing folks a lot of money for this kind of information. We want to put it out there so that everybody has an opportunity to see what we do when we're helping manage and market sites. This is the stuff we're doing to make the site more successful.
Well, we covered all the important bits.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Awesome.
please, I think just our takeaway is take a moment. I think so many of us, whether it's I know what I did it. I would just kind of log in and go straight to where I needed to go. But take a sec, review those items, especially those. I mean, those key tasks and recommended tasks. Those are
Yeah, this is good stuff to keep. It's easy to get busy and look up, and it's been whatever 183 days since you updated your homepage. So this will help keep you on track and suggest those key tasks and recommended tasks that can really make the website better for your customers, and that means it's better for you and you sell more stuff.
absolutely.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.